without the playing, hell, I wouldn't even been in the tournament.
So listen.
So what happened of a dislike turned into a blessing?
So Shannon Sharpe just dismantled the unrealistic expectations we place on 40-year-old LeBron and its brilliant analysis. He's breaking down why we can't expect superhuman performances forever, the science of athletic aging, and what it really takes for legends to compete at the highest level. Let's break this down.
And we talked about that the other day, about 2018, but he was 33 then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big-ass difference in professional sports from 33 to 40 F1.
Yeah. The physiological drop-off between 33 and 40 is massive. Peak muscle fiber recruitment drops 15 to 20%. VO2 max declines 1% annually after 30, and recovery time doubles. Studies show NBA players lose about 2.5% of their effectiveness per year after 33. That 8-year gap represents a different athlete entirely.
Yeah. He probably averaged the fewest minutes that he's played in his NBA career.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna be somewhere north of. He's definitely gonna be. I think he has to be north of 37, 38 minutes.
LeBron averaged 35.2 minutes last season, down from his career average of 38.8. Compare that to 2009, 2013, when he routinely played 40+ minutes. Smart load management. Tim Duncan mastered this, playing 28.2 minutes in his final championship year. It's about preserving energy for when it matters most.
I think the biggest difference between a young, great player, because when you're great, they don't compare you against other great players. They compare you against your younger self. You see what we did, Ocho? Joe?
Yeah.
We didn't say anything. We said LeBron 2018.
Yeah.
We didn't say nothing about any other great player. Well, he needs to be like Jaylen Brown. He needs to be like Jokic. He needs to be like Shea. We compared him to a younger self.
Yeah.
And that's what the greats get compared to. They don't get compared to the greats playing now. You compare them to a younger version of themselves.
This happened to Jordan after his return, constantly compared to 91-93 Michael. Kobe faced it from 2010-2016. Brady dealt with it his final Patriots years. The media creates impossible standards by measuring legends against their physical prime rather than their current competition. It's psychologically brutal.
When you a younger version of yourself, Ocho, you're 20, you give it to them 12 back-to-back cut. Wow. Now, you hit them a lick and a promise. I hear you give you a lick today. I promise I'm going to get you next though. I'm going to get you tomorrow. That's what I got for you. I ain't got what I used to have.
Research shows athletes over 35 need 72 hours between high-intensity performances versus 24 to 48 hours for players under 30. Fast-twitch muscle fibers decline faster than slow twitch, and cellular repair mechanisms slow dramatically. The back-to-back dominance becomes physiologically impossible, not mentally weak.
Did you see what he did when he was Detroit when he was young? And he gave him 28 straight. He scored 28 of the 29. Oh, you saw what he did with what was that? What year was that? 2018? Mm-hmm. When he had that game against Golden State, he hit 51.
51 the first game.
Yeah, and he couldn't do anything.
That Detroit series, 25 straight points in the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals Game 5. Then 2018 Finals Game 1 against Golden State, 51 points at age 33. Those performances required peak physical condition and recovery ability he simply doesn't possess at 41. The tape doesn't lie.
It gets hard to sustain. That's the thing. Joe, as you know, when you was in your 25, 27, Joe.
Bounce back like that.
Yeah.
Hey, quick.
That snap back. Man, you get 35, 37. God damn.
At 25, athletes recover 80% within 24 hours. By 40, that same recovery takes 72 to 96 hours. Growth hormone production drops 50%. Testosterone declines 1 to 2% annually, and sleep quality deteriorates. The snapback he's describing is pure biology. The body's repair systems fundamentally change.
Anybody else? Y'all helping? Anybody else gonna do anything? Damn. I'm out here by my damn self. Please.
The Lakers' roster construction is flawed for supporting an aging superstar. Compare this to Duncan's 2014 Spurs or Jordan's Bulls. Deep, balanced teams. Aging stars need more help, not less. Anthony Davis is injury prone, and beyond him, there's no reliable second star. LeBron's carrying too much.
Like you said, Joe, if anybody can have that type of game, but the mere fact we're having this conversation, we're asking a 41-year-old to turn back the hands of time.
Hey, if we didn't think he could do it, Unc, we wouldn't be, putting this on his shoulders. I know he's capable for sure.
But the thing is, Joe, you're gonna ask him to do it potentially 7 times.
Exactly right. One magical game versus sustained excellence across 16 and 28 playoff games. March Madness allows single game heroics, but the NBA playoffs demand consistent excellence over months. The mathematical reality is brutal. 4 wins per series, multiple series against younger, hungrier teams.
And I think he likes being the underdog too. Ain't nobody really giving him a chance.
Yeah. No question.
You go back and look at the series they played Toronto, and you look up and look at the series when they play the Hawks or when they play the Celtics. God, man, they ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't finna do nothing. And here he goes.
LeBron's 15-9 when facing elimination, including that historic 2016 comeback from 3-1. The 2018 Celtics series, down 3-2, then that Game 6 masterpiece. Psychological warfare works. When expectations are low, the pressure shifts to opponents. Veterans thrive when everyone counts them out.
LeBron also said he wants the Lakers versus Celtics finals. That would be crazy. I had a lot of Celtics series when I was in the East. They don't quite like me either.
Lakers-Celtics finals would be historic. Their 13th meeting, first since 2010. LeBron's 3-4 against Boston in playoffs, including that devastating 2008 loss and 2010 revenge. At 41, beating the young, hungry Celtics would cement his longevity argument. The narrative writes itself perfectly.
I mean, for him to get to the finals, they're gonna need a 28-year-old Kareem or a 27-year-old Shaq, and bring along rest his soul who passed on Kobe. They need him by himself. They're not coming out the East.
Prime Kareem gave Magic 38.1 points per 100 possessions in the 85 finals. Peak Shaq dominated with 30-15 averages. Kobe provided 25, 5, and 5 reliability. Current Anthony Davis isn't close to those levels consistently. Championship teams need multiple stars performing at elite levels simultaneously.
I wouldn't mind having the hips that God gave me, but you know what? I ain't got them, and so I take what I got.
This analysis perfectly captures the reality of athletic aging. Not excuses, just biology. LeBron's greatness isn't diminished by natural decline, it's enhanced by his ability to adapt and compete at 41. Understanding these limitations makes his current performance more impressive, not less.